Hi, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. My name is Helen, and today I have an eagle pose inspired vinyasa flow for you. Garudasana is a wonderful, challenging, balancing, strengthening, and stretching pose. It does the lot. It's wonderful. And I've infused it throughout this whole little flow. So let's get straight to it. You're starting in a cross-legged position, resting your hands on your knees, palms down, stacking your shoulders over your hips, and close your eyes. Just taking a moment to be still and noticing for yourself in this stillness how much movement there actually is, how much activity with your breath, with your heart, with your internal organs all working away, doing their jobs. Just having a moment of gratitude for that. A moment just to acknowledge that things are functioning and that you're able to be here on your mat. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Exhale, sigh it out your mouth. Sealing up your lips. Breathing in and out through your nose. And finding a slight constriction in the back of your throat, turning on your ujjayi breath. Imagine you're trying to fog up a mirror with your mouth closed, making that almost a snoring sound almost. And gently rolling your shoulders back a couple of times. And rolling them forwards a couple of times. And on an inhale, reaching your arms up alongside your ears. Exhale, twist over to the right, bringing your left hand to your right knee, your right hand to the floor behind you, and just twist, twist, twist. Inhale up through to the center, bring your arms back alongside your ears, and exhale, twist to the left, right hand to your left knee, twisting over to the left. And then coming back around through to the center. Reach your arms up alongside your ears, and then reach them behind you, interlacing your fingers. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, drop your chin to your chest, and lift your knuckles. If it feels nice, maybe draw a little semicircle on your chest with your chin. If that doesn't feel so good, don't do it. And releasing your interlace and bringing your hands through to your heart center. Lifting your legs, placing the feet flat on the floor, running your arms in between your thighs, and just gently lifting up into your Malasana yogi squat. You can also use your hands behind you to lift yourself up here. You're in a yogi squat here. Lift your big toes and press the ball of your feet down into the ground, just strengthening up into the inner arches of your feet. Using your arms to gently press the knees back, drawing the crown of your head towards the ceiling. Really nice. Big inhale. Exhale, fold forwards, parallel the feet. Keep the knees soft and just let the head hang. Maybe take a hold of opposite elbows, ragdoll. If it feels nice, maybe shift the weight from foot to foot and let the torso sway. Release your elbows. Bend the knees even more, unfurl the spine, coming up to stand, slowly, slowly stacking each vertebrae on top of the next. And once you make it to the top, just roll the shoulders back a few times. Coming to the top of the mat for mountain pose, Tadasana. Your feet are together or hips width distance apart, kneecaps drawing up the quads, pelvis tucked under, shoulders back and down, fingers activated, chin parallel to the floor. Inhale, reaching your arms up over the top of the head, gaze to thumbs. Find that extension in the front and back body. Exhale, hinge at the hips, flat back. Hands can come out to the side or through the middle. Your choice. Fold forwards. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, half lift. Exhale, Uttanasana, folding forwards. Firming your hands onto the ground, gently step the feet back into plank pose. Take a big inhale here. And on an exhale, keep your back flat, lower your knees and your chest. On an inhale, slither the heart forwards for a small cobra. Exhale, tap the floor with your nose as you push back through a tabletop. Tuck the toes, downward facing dog. And bringing your gaze in between your hands, softening your knees, and just walk the feet up to the top of the mat. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, half lift. Exhale, folding forwards. Inhale to rise, all the way up to the top. Samasthiti, bringing your hands through to your heart center. Tadasana, mountain pose. Utkatasana, chair pose, bending the knees, swooping the arms up alongside your ears, tucking the pelvis under. Bring your hands through to your heart center and shift your weight onto your left foot as you hug your right knee into your chest. Cross the right leg all the way over the left, maybe even hooking your right foot behind your left calf. Squeeze your thighs together, tuck the pelvis under. Reaching your arms out to the side and take your right arm underneath the left. And maybe take a hold of your shoulder blades and imagine you're going to pull them apart, or maybe pinky finger to thumb, or maybe palms to prayer or interlaced, wherever you can reach on your hands. And keep those elbows lifted away from your chest. Keep squeezing the thighs, bending the knees. Breathing. Garudasana, eagle pose. So keep your arms as they are, whichever variation you chose. Unwrap the legs and send that right leg all the way behind you. You're in a warrior 3 with eagle arms. And landing this foot in the back. We're in a high crescent lunge with eagle arms. Lift the elbows towards the ceiling. Big inhale. On an exhale, coming back to a neutral spine. Opening out into a warrior 2 with eagle arms. Left leg in front, left knee bent. Pull the feet together. Deep lunge in that left knee. Keep lifting those elbows. Big inhale, lift the heart here. Exhale, humble warrior with eagle arms. Bow down, draw the crown of the head towards the floor. Keep pressing down on the outside edge of that right foot. Inhale, lift all the way back up. And now unwrapping your arms. Straighten that left leg. Utthita Trikonasana, straightening, reaching, hinging. On an inhale, coming all the way back up to the top. Exhale, back to your warrior 2. And then using this right arm underneath, square the hips towards the front of the mat. You're in a high crescent lunge. And bringing this right hand down to the floor on the inside of your left leg. On an inhale, easy twist as you peel these left fingers towards the ceiling. Lift up out of that right supporting shoulder. And then bring your gaze down to that right hand and step that left foot back to meet the right. We're in Vajrasana, side plank. So taking this left foot, this left leg, I should say, bending the knee, crossing it all the way over the right, maybe even hooking your foot behind the right calf, bend the knees. You're in Garudasana, eagle legs. Squeeze the thighs, big inhale, straighten the legs. Exhale, bend the knees, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend the knees. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, straighten the legs. Unravel the legs. You're in your side plank. Squeeze the glutes. Lift, lift, lift. Big inhale. Exhale, bring that top hand down. You're in plank pose. Big inhale here. Exhale, lowering, and if you want, Chaturanga Dandasana, grazing your rib cage with your elbows. Otherwise, knees, chest to chin, as we did before. Inhale, for a small cobra, or if you like, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Then bringing your gaze in between your hands, softening your knees, and gently make your way up. You can step, walk, or float to the top of the mat. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, half lift. Exhale, folding forwards. Inhale to rise, all the way up to the top. Samastiti. Tadasana. Utkatasana, chair pose, bending the knees, swooping the arms up alongside your ears, bringing your hands through to your heart center to pick up the left knee. Cross it all the way over the right. Again, maybe hook the foot behind the right calf, maybe not, that's okay. Wherever you're working to, squeeze the thighs together, bend the knees, send the tail down towards the floor as you bring your arms out to the side. This time the right arm's going to go on top. Maybe you're taking a hold of your shoulder blades, maybe holding onto your hands somewhere, doesn't matter. Just lift those elbows, squeeze, breathe. And if you fall, come straight back to it. If you wobble, embrace it, doesn't matter. Keep your arms, unravel the legs. Send that left leg all the way out behind you. You're in a warrior 3 with eagle arms. So both legs are straight, left foot's pointing towards the floor, hips are square. Landing that foot in the back. We're in a high crescent lunge with eagle arms. On an inhale, lift the heart. Exhale. Oops. Fall over. Hey. Yeah. Warrior 3. Landing the foot in the back. You're in a high crescent lunge, eagle arms. Lift the elbows, keep the lunge. Squeeze, lift. Big inhale. Exhale back to a neutral spine. Keep your arms as you open into your warrior 2. So opening that left hip, outside edge of your left foot, pressing down into the floor. Deep lunge in this right knee. Inhale, lift those elbows again. Exhale, humble warrior. Drawing the crown of your head down towards the floor. Inhale, lift. And then opening up your arms. You're in warrior 2. Feels so nice to find that expansion. Straightening this right leg. Utthita Trikonasana. So pulling the hips back. Reach, 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 and hinge. You can take your hand to a block here on the outside of your foot. Or rest your hand somewhere on that leg. On an inhale, coming all the way back up to the top. Exhale, warrior 2. Using this left arm alongside your body, squaring the hips. You're in a high crescent lunge. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, hinge forwards, bring your left hand to the floor. Inhale, easy twist as you reach these right fingers towards the ceiling. Reach, 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 reach. And bringing your gaze down to look at your left hand. Step the right foot back to meet the left. You're in Vajrasana, side plank. So lifting that right leg, crossing it over the left. Eagle legs, maybe hooking your foot behind that left calf. Big inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, squeeze. Inhale, straighten the legs. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, straighten the legs, unravel the legs. Side plank. Bring that top hand down. Plank pose. Big inhale here. Exhale, lowering yourself down however you choose. Inhale, either a small cobra or upward facing dog. If you're choosing the latter, only points of contact with the floor, your hands and your feet. Shoulders are down, chest is proud. Maybe lift the gaze. Exhale, downward facing dog. And then making your way to a comfortable seat. And placing your hands on your knees, palms down. Stacking shoulders over hips. Eyes are closed. Just taking a moment to notice, to feel it, to acknowledge it. Thank you so much for being here, for practicing. If you have any thoughts, ideas, feedback, requests, any of it, pop it in the comments below. Again, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Have a wonderful rest of your day, whatever it is that you're up to, and I'll see you next time. Bye.